What is up everyone, AP Advertiser here. So, you're trying to up your sim racing game, feel the road like never before, maybe impress a date with your virtual driving skills. Whatever your reason, you're thinking about picking up a Thrustmaster T300 RS GT. It's a great wheel, don't get me wrong, but is it the wheel for? That's what we're here to figure out today, cause we're gonna be doing a deep dive on the Thrustmaster T300 RS GT racing wheel. This thing's got some serious pros, like we're talking buttery smooth force feedback, enough customization to satisfy even the most hardcore sim racer, and it's built like a tank. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows, right? There are some cons too, like with anything else. So stick around, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly whether this wheel is the one for you, or if you should set your sights on something else. Let's get into it. Alright, first up, let's talk about what this wheel absolutely nails. And guys, the force feedback, it's phenomenal, seriously. I'm talking next level immersion here. The T300 RS GT uses a belt-driven system with dual force feedback motors, and let me tell you, it is smooth. You're gonna feel every bump, every curve, every little pebble on the track. And they didn't skimp on the build quality either. This thing is solid. You've got metal central spokes, and a wheel rim with a rubber grip. None of that cheap plastic crap, and trust me, when you're in the heat of the moment, wrestling with the wheel, you're gonna appreciate that extra durability. Oh, and did I mention this bad boy is compatible with PC, PS3, and PS4? You can even grab yourself a separate Xbox wheel rim if you want to switch things up. Talk about versatility. And speaking of switching things up, let's talk customization. With the T300 RS GT, you can adjust everything from the steering angle to the force feedback strength so you can really fine-tune it to your liking. Whether you're a sim racing newbie or a seasoned pro, you can dial in the perfect settings. Okay, now for the part you've all been waiting for, the cons. The biggest one? Price. This thing ain't cheap. You're definitely gonna pay a premium for that amazing force feedback and build quality. But hey, I always say you get what you pay for, right? Another thing to keep in mind is that some users have reported mechanical issues over time. Now this isn't super common, and Thrustmaster's customer service is pretty decent, but it's something to be aware of. And finally, let's talk about the learning curve. If you're completely new to sim racing, getting used to a force feedback wheel like this can take some time. It's not like playing with a controller, you gotta be more precise, more delicate with your inputs. But don't let that scare you off. The T300 RS GT is actually a great wheel for beginners because it gives you that authentic racing experience without being overly complicated. It's all about practice, right? So there you have it folks, the Thrustmaster T300 RS GT racing wheel. It's a fantastic piece of kit, there's no doubt about that. The force feedback is incredible, it's built to last, and it's super customizable. But it does come with a hefty price tag, and there's always the possibility of running into some mechanical hiccups down the line. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to buy one comes down to your individual needs and budget. If you're serious about sim racing and you're looking for a wheel that can provide an immersive and realistic experience, then the T300 RS GT is definitely worth considering. Be sure to let me know in the comments what you think, what wheel you're rocking with your setup, and if you found this helpful at all. And hey, while you're there, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time.